Hey, Jack Squad, how everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. You gotta make it happen for yourself, guys. Today I'm talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. I should have uploaded this video 2 or 3 days ago, but let me tell y'all something. I've been really on my grind. As y'all know, I'm moving, so it's all about the move, y'all. But anyway, before I get started, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Please share, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos, okay? All of my information will be down in the description box, as well as my email and Cash App. If you want to donate to my channel, then my Cash App is in the description box. Also remember that I am going to, when I get to 2,000 subscribers, I am going to have a giveaway for 2 lucky subscribers. And also keep in mind that in the near future, hopefully within 6 months, depending on COVID, I am going to have a meet and greet in Atlanta, okay? So what else I got to say before I get started? Let me pour my water. Y'all know I love water. And my little refrigerator here can't really have no room for ice, right? Not even the ice trays. And I'm used to getting ice right out the refrigerator. So whenever I get some good ice when I'm outside, I go get a couple cups of ice and stuff like that. Because I love water, right? So excuse me while I partake. Okay, I had to get that. Ain't nothing like some good cold water. So, anyway, I'm talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. And it's getting very interesting. It's always interesting, but it's getting very interesting, right? So it starts off with Martell saying, and for me, if I was Tisha and I watched this, I would be concerned. He says he's in the office with, I don't know who he was in the office with. I don't know who he was with now that I think about it. Was it Tisha? And he said nothing gets him up, like nothing gets him excited. Like nothing gets you excited. And it always amazes me that people that seem to be doing pretty good in life aren't happy. Like for me, I'm happy, like I'm happy today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit, I ain't got no money, but my bills paid. I have a roof over my head, I got a car I can drive. I'm in pretty good health. I'm happy, right? No, I don't have all the things I want. No, I'm not in a relationship or nothing like that, but I'm still happy. If I had some money, shit. But he said nothing gets him up. So, you know, depression is real. I was looking at something today. You know, Cleveland on Instagram has a page called, which is sad. I took it off of my Instagram, but I go to it, you know, when I want to find out something. It's called the Cleveland Remembrance page, and it's where all the people whose lives have been lost, either through murder, accident, whatever, is on there, right? Well, anyway, it was a guy on there today who committed suicide, and he had a business. Like I went there, he had a venue where, cause I seen what's his name, Cleon the comedian there, right? And I think they sold food. It was a bar and stuff like that, right? So you just never know, you know. But like I said, I try to keep my happy. Matter of fact, I chases my happy. I'm looking for the happy, right? And if you don't bring me happy, I don't fool with you. Well, you don't have to bring me happy, but don't bring me no negative. Don't bring me no negative energy. I don't fool with that. But anyway, he says nothing gets him up, right? Now, Maurice and Kimmy went to this parcel of land. And it was all wooded, you know, but they're contractors. They're, you know, they know how to do what they do, right? To clear it out and make it nice. And so Kimmy, now I don't know what she was thinking because she knows that he wants to build on this other parcel of land. And this may be the same parcel. They may have acres. I think they do have acres of land for the dream home, right? And the what is it? Their last name isn't Holt. What's the Scott compound, right? So anyway, they were looking and talking and figured, and we're gonna put the driveway here, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. And then Maurice says, oh no, this is not the house we're gonna live in. I'm gonna build this to sell. And so he had Kimmy all happy and excited. And then she looked at him and said, well, why did you bring me here? And he said, well, because you're part of the business. Now, this is what I think. I think he's pushing something on her that she doesn't want to be really involved in. Yes, she wants to support her husband, but I don't think she wants to be in that commercial development stuff. I don't think her career, she's a nurse. That's her career. I don't know if she wants to be in that. He's steadily pushing her into that. And in my mind, I'm thinking she's not Melody. She's Kimmy. She wants to do, her thing, what her passion is. And for people that don't know, when you are a nurse, if you don't have a passion, you'll develop a passion for people and helping, right? And so that's where she's at. That's my opinion. That's what I'm saying, right? So anyway, she was upset. And so then he said, well, I got so-and-so to do this and so-and-so to do that and Uncle so-and-so to do this. And so she was just looking at him like, you say I'm part of this, but you've picked all the players and you've done all the planning. I'm not a part of this, right? And I don't know if he realizes that he does that. I don't think, and I'll get to that later on in the commentary, but there's a lot of things that go on that he thinks that he says she's a part of and she have no knowledge of, right? And then Martell. Now, I know y'all probably watch this for everybody that watches this show, but when I look at this, the more they show Martell's mother, the more I realize the reason he is who he is and the way he is because of her ideology, right? So, or because she could just be, oh, that's my baby. Some mamas be like that instead of correcting and checking when they're wrong, right? So she says he meets with his mom and finds out that it was his mama that told the kids the song was probably about your daddy. He said, oh, no, Mom. Melanie said it was not about him. It's just about life, period. And if it applies, it applies. There's a lot of songs out there like that that's not written about anybody particularly, but we've all lived some of those things, right? So, now, his mother, like I said, the more she talked, the more I realized she doesn't have as much mother wit as I thought she had, or either she has a different way of looking at things. She's got an old country way of looking at stuff, right? Old antiquated way, in my opinion, right? And then when I look at her hair, like, at first she would be looking okay. But now they have her, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure, do these people know that everybody's going to see them? Like right now, I know I look like a fortune teller. I look like a cross between a fortune teller and Aunt Jemima, right? I know that. You ain't got to tell me that. I know that, right? But if when you put on your wigs and get your hair done and stuff like that, that's got to be on point, right? And I didn't like that. I don't know what that was. That was a cross between a jerry curl and what was that? Like a jerry curl, and I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, and it was lopsided. It wasn't even. I don't know what that was. And now I do see in the preview next week or whenever they're going to show it on her interview, they got her dialed up just like they got old messy ass Wanda, right? So I don't know if she said this is what it is, and y'all can come on and take me, and I don't know, because it looked like she would be that way, like shit, this is what it is. I ain't changing no wig. This is what it is today, right? I didn't like that jerry curl. You know what it looked like now that I think about it? It looked like, I don't know if they had them, everywhere, but they were some ponytails that were springy. And I remember my mother wanted one, and my sister was like, oh no, hell no, right? It looked like that was the ponytail, but she put it on her head some kind of way to make it look like a piece of hair. I don't know what that was, but it didn't look right. But anyway, she tells him, I didn't like, now, I understand that Martell is her son. But as long as Martell has been with Melody, she should have some love for Melody, right? And so it seems like she's blaming Melody, and she's telling him, yeah, because you did all the work, and you did this, and you did that. Well, Melody was whatever she was doing, we now know that she was helping him build the business. We know that, right? She was the brains, she had the credit, she was his rib. She was his backbone, right? And she said Melody, she was at home like having babies, like all she was doing was just sitting there eating bonbons. I didn't like that. And so Mel was like, yeah, yeah, because I appreciate that, mama. Like, she steady patting him on his back instead of saying, nigga, you fucked up. You had a whole side piece. You knew you had a family when you went out there. You knew you had a family. You knew that it was a possibility of you destroying that family. And in my mind, I get the impression that he thinks that Melody was supposed to sit back and take that and not say a thing. You know, because he really has not taken accountability. I see it in every single episode. So his mother is telling him, that Melody didn't really do nothing. She didn't really do nothing. And he was doing everything in relationships. He was doing everything in the marriage, right? And it seems like to me that she's two-faced, right? And so she said, she told him, so what you had a baby? What? So what you had a baby? First of all, when you go outside your marriage, something's on my eye. When you go outside your marriage and you create a child, you create a life. That is going to have everlasting effects on first of all, your wife who's hurt, and on your children. Because your children are looking at, we're a family, we're a whole. Now, right now that they're little, they may not understand because he wants to introduce the baby to them. They may not really get it. But as they get older, they will truly understand, and therefore some resentment will come into play. Some resentment will come into play. And it maybe not from the boy, but some resentment is going to come into play because as those girls grow and develop and become women themselves, they're going to realize just how hurt their mother was and just how much damage their father did to that family, right? So, I don't know what this is. I feel like something's on me. So anyway, she said, so what? You had a baby. So what? So I'm saying that, and I hate when people blame the mom, for how your children or your grown children turn out. But in this instance, she's part of the blame. She's part of the blame, right? Because she's not making him be accountable. Like right now, when my sons call me about something, a situation in their relationship, if they're wrong, I tell them. Now, if it comes push to come to shove, I always got their back. But I'm going to tell them, you're wrong or how to handle it correctly, right? And like I said, I told y'all before. I told y'all last week. She looked like she drink a beer with a straw and talk shit on the phone. That's what she looked like she do, right? And then one of my subscribers said she looked like, besides doing that, she looked like she plays spades and what they say? Play spades and smoke weed, I forgot. But anyway, that's what she looks like, right? She has a nice house. I wonder if Martell gave her that house when she, whatever. She has a nice house, right? So instead of telling Martell he was wrong, she's doing the opposite. She's telling him how great a guy he is. And you can lift your child up, but you still have to hold them accountable when they're wrong. You do. You just do. Because this is why, and he got on there and said, yeah, because we men, we need to take back. I know, he sounds so stupid. I know that women running the world now, but we need to take it back. He's so stupid. And I'm telling y'all, I know right now that since Melody is not with him, I know every time she hear him talk, every time she look at him, I know she say, God, why was I with him? Why? I know she do. I know she do. I know she do, right? Because he's really a dum-dum. So then Maurice and Martell, they go to therapy. They're going to therapy. They're going to meet up with the doctor, right? And for some whatever reason, this week the doc looked kind of cute or something. I don't know. It's because before his grade was just coming in, but now it looked like it's more in. He looks a little more dignified. And he had on a short sleeve shirt. Looked like showed his muscles. I didn't see all that body before. I guess because he had on seemed like he always had on sweaters or something, right? But anyway, they called Marceau and, say, when you on your way? Because the doctor be here. Now, I ain't never seen this. Well, I don't know. But they were in Maurice's office, and the doctor came to see them, right? So anyway, and he gave them good word, y'all. He gave them good word. He gave them a lot of food for thought, right? And Marceau said, I told y'all, I ain't with that. I'm not doing that. And I just wonder, why is Marceau so... You say you got a problem. You say things ain't right for you mentally. why would you not go see the mental doctor? Like, that don't make no sense to me. And you don't even have to say anything or believe what he's saying, but just listen to him, because he gave them some really good advice, especially for Maurice, who has been putting a lot on Kimmy, and seems like he was sort of blaming his marriage for things that not going right. And the doctor had him to see, both of those guys, and they listened to straighten it out. Matter of fact, at one point, they both was like, wow. They hadn't thought about that. Men don't think like women think, and they're not, they don't think with feelings. You know what I'm saying? So the doc gave them a lot to think about, and a lot, it looked like for Maurice's sake, that he wants to change and correct, And he let them, this is what I put here, he made them look inward. And he told them, quit blaming your wife for your decisions. Quit blaming your wife for your decision. Now, it looks like I said, Maurice got clarity. And he also dropped the gym, and he said he's going to make sure that he don't derail his relationship, that he don't allow his professional life to derail his relationship with his wife. And then here go Martell talking about it's Melody's fault because she took on too much work. Like, he just don't get it. He's never going to get it. He's a narcissistic dum-dum, right? And he just can't stop blaming Melody, right? And the doctor told them it all starts with you, with them. Whatever's going on, take a look at you first, and then, try to heal it from there, right? Yeah. So then they have the destiny race. Now, this is where everybody there. Melody's mom, Tisha mom, Martell's mom, right? So they had the destiny race, and who was it? Martell's mom and Melody's mom was sitting there talking, and they would say, we got to get together. We always did this with the kids, and so on and so forth. They was having a family moment, right? Here come old crazy-eyed, messy-ass Miss Wanda walk up, right? She just like an old baby tornado, right? Here she come walk up and say, what y'all doing? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about, right? Now, I could tell that Melody's mom don't care for her. I could tell that, right? Melody's mom don't care for her, and just by the expression on her face. And so, wait a minute, I lost my place. I could tell that she didn't care for Melody, right? So then, so she walk up, messy ass Wanda. And Martell was there too. And so Martell, he brings his mom. That's what happened. He brought his mom, right? Now, he said, Mama didn't want to come, right? Mama want to stay home, drink her beers with a straw, and talk on the phone, right? And he said that he was feeling a little melancholy. He said he liked the fact that it looked like the family was back together because it was Melanie, her mom, him and his mom, and the baby, right? And then Martell's mama, Destiny, was saying something to Martell. And see, this is a lot of single mothers do this with their boys. This is why a lot of men that grow up to not be shit and act the way that he's acting. Instead of letting them handle their own business, right? Martell's mama started having words with Destiny. Destiny was talking to Martell about whatever they was talking about. And she jumped into the conversation and said, you ain't married to Martell, you ain't this, and quit taking up for Melody and blah, blah, blah. Like, I thought that was so ignorant of her to say that because, first of all, Melody, she's Martell's friend first. That's how she met Melody, but her and Melody are friends. And so she was talking to Martell about whatever she was talking about, I can't remember. And his mom jumped right in, got loud, started talking to Melody. Not Melody, started talking to Destiny. Just went off at the mouth talking to Destiny, right? She was really out of pocket. And Destiny was trying to respect her, but Martell's mom, was really out of pocket at that moment, right? And she was like, I'm talking to Martell, right? Now y'all ain't, she was acting like she was taking up for Martell. Y'all ain't going. So then Martell says in the interview that he was glad his mom was there, who had his back. Like, he just don't get it. His mama just don't get it. This man had an affair, not he didn't mess around once, twice, 3 times. He had a 5-year relationship. Like, and he wants to keep saying Melanie had one. You have the proof of yours. You have a whole baby. You have a whole baby, right? You brought life into another life into your marriage. Like, he don't get it. His mama don't get it. Like, if I was the mom, I just wouldn't say shit. If you felt like you don't want to talk against, which I get that, you don't want to talk against your son, don't say shit. Don't say shit, right? So anyway, like I said, that went on. And then messy ass Wanda come up. Now first, before that happened, Tiffany stirred the pot. She walked up, right? And she said, y'all always arguing, right? And then she told Martell's mom, you came at Destiny, right? You came at Destiny first, which she did. And then here come messy Wanda. Here she come, right? And said, she said, what y'all doing, what y'all talking about, right? And Melody's mom didn't want no parts of her, right? Because there's something about that happened on Instagram or something. I think she since took it down. This was back in the summer. But she didn't want no parts of her. She didn't want no parts of her, right? And Martell's mom said, I'm out of here, right? Martell's mom didn't want no parts. So they know Wanda messy. Martell's mom didn't want no parts of her, right? And then, so, wait a minute. Let me go to where I was at. My phone keep jumping around. Okay. And then Melody's mom, so Wanda was trying to come at Melody's mom about something that happened way back on Instagram, social media shit, right? That Wanda was out of pocket for doing, right? And so Melody's mom said, listen, you got a whole man, and you got a husband and a boyfriend. You can't come telling nobody nothing, right? And she was like, well, I just wanted them to get back together. She said, why? Why you want them back together, right? So Melody's mom checked her, right? She checked Wanda. She told her, you get her. And I ain't got time for that. So then Wanda said, well, you can leave. She said, I was here first. You go on about your business, right? Wanda just come and, now I'm trying to figure out, is that how she really act? Because she too old to act like that. Like she said, she's 57 or something. Why are you acting like that, lady? Why are you acting? And then won't act like she want to fight? Like, girl, you know what I'm saying? And then Tisha ran up and she said it's just a misunderstanding. At first she tried to get in it. But the look on Melody's mom's face was like, I ain't really with this bullshit. I'm not with it. So then Tisha calmed down and said, Mom, and told her mom. She was like, oh, I got, it's just a misunderstanding. But Tisha came for the shit till she looked at Melody's mama's face. She came for the shits. She came with the shits. She was coming with the shits. And she looked at Melody mom's face and her stance and her stature and said, okay, never mind, let me move my mama around from here, right? And she said, Mom, I can't take you nowhere, right? She did say that. So she was like, I don't need you to defend me. I can defend me, da. Wanda's still sitting there looking crazy with them crazy eyes, right? Just standing there looking crazy, Tisha said in her interview, she said she's going to stop inviting her mama. She's going to stop inviting her mama. She finally get it. But this week on Instagram, that was recorded. I guess she got a lot of flack from that through the social media. She said, if y'all don't act like y'all don't like me and my mama, so they lit her up. I think that was it on Twitter? Or was it on Instagram? I don't remember. But the peoples let her have it. The peoples let her have it. I read some of the comments till I got tired. The people let her have it. Like, get your mama. Your mama is out of pocket. Don't keep bringing her. Don't nobody want to see her. They let her have it. Now, next week, it's going to be good. That's Saturday. A couple days, right? Can't wait to tune in to it. But I'm glad that Tisha is realizing that her mama is a mess and she dropped pockets of bullshit everywhere she go. People don't want to be bothered. It's cute and it's funny for us that's watching it, it's entertaining. But in the reality of it, don't nobody want to be bothered with Wanda's messy ass. Don't nobody want to be bothered with all that foolishness, right? Martell is never going to get that he was wrong. He's never going to get it. And next week he gets to talking about Melody cheated. You got a whole, I don't understand. Like, you got a whole baby. You got a whole baby. We was in a relationship for 5 years. Let's say Melanie did step out a time or two. Let's just say. Ain't no proof of it, and she didn't make a baby. She's not the reason for your marriage no longer existing, right? So anyway, y'all, hit the like button for me. Hit the like button. Make sure you watch it because it's getting better and better. And I think they got a lot of episodes. They don't have the regular 10 or 12 like other situations. They got a lot of episodes because I think this ain't even mid-season yet, right? So y'all make sure y'all tune in and watch it. I don't know if we're going to see Messy Wanda because the peoples is not here for her. The peoples are not seeing it for Miss Wanda. They're not seeing it for Miss Wanda. And some people are saying they ain't even tuning in when she on there. So I don't know if Carlos King is listening to that. But at any rate, they're going to have to they can't calm it down because Miss Wanda been doing that for a long time. Any woman crazy as her, they got a husband and a boyfriend and everybody know, shit, she ain't to be fucked with, y'all. So anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the bell so that you'll be notified. Just make sure you like and share, y'all. Tell the peoples. Tell the peoples. I'm sitting here looking like I could tell somebody fortune. But anyway, I was busy today, y'all. It was raining and everything outside. So anyway, y'all,